In the shadow of all big name bands which visit this country are anything up to 24 roadies, the men who do everything from labouring to lighting. But it's always been too expensive for local bands, and rock and roll in New Zealand has been a case of do it yourself. But not anymore. The five-piece Dudes now have 5 other people looking after them.
Well, it takes the pressure off the guys, you know. They can concentrate on the music. Totally. They don't have to worry about whether anything's working or not. They're still getting used to this at the moment, but, you know, we're getting there. We can come in and do the whole thing and they can walk on and play.
Hey, well, it's messy, Lee. Bruce, would you like to check your settings? So we'll set the mics? You have?
I'm the main humper, you know. I sort of lift all the gear and put it in place, and I'm sort of deal with the back 4, you know, the amps and things like that.
When you ride that back, last night?
Every place we go into is different. Most places have no facilities to hang lights. Very few places have 3-phase power on tap. So every time we go into somewhere, we've got to start putting these things up that you'd normally get in a theatre.
Rock fans from about 30 schools will be lining up to see the Dudes. At this Auckland school, 350 girls paid $1 each for the half-hour show. The school gives a quarter to charity. The band keeps the rest. Meanwhile, it's time for the Dudes to earn their money. Besides, they've got to pay for their image making somehow. The lunchtime concerts are a nice supplement to their regular pub work, and they've a captive audience of record buyers who are too young to drink in pubs.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a big hand for the Dudes?
The current success follows 3 years of pub work, but the Dudes are now working with more than $40,000 worth of equipment, and while they're a little shy about revealing their earnings, they're paying the roadies about $110 a week each. One report puts this at more than the musicians earn themselves.
Obviously you can play any sort of music without lights because it's something you go along to listen to. But if people are going to be in a situation where they're watching performers, then you've got to make them visible. And if you're going to make them visible, you might as well use the lights to sort of build up a set, which provides some sort of atmosphere around the musicians.
The main job is to mix the music when the group is playing. Actually mix it from the PA desk. You can't preset it, not with a group like that. I'm basically thinking of highlighting what's happening, the things that should be highlighted, vocals and guitars mostly.
I'd love to be in a band. I've tried several times, but with no success, really. I can play guitar, but not very well.
You're here a couple of hours before they arrive and a couple of hours after they go. Do you get a bit sick of that?
Oh, no. No, well, it's...
They arrive in their big flash limousines.
I think that's great, man. That's great. That just shows how good the Dudes are. I'm sure you get jealous, you know, but they're very lucky. But, you know, that's their profession. This is mine, so...
The musicians have been at the school for about an hour. The roadies arrived at 8 in the morning. They should be away by 4.
It's been at 9 to 5.